The Cheepskates, they've got an album called Run Better Run. My name is Tim Sommer. I'm here with Dave and Van of the Cheepskates. An album recorded on 4-track.
Yeah, 4-track.
Now, is that a monetary necessity, or is that a regression, or a denial of technology, or what?
I think a little all four tracks. Yeah, it's on 4-track.
I'd heard something about that. Yeah. Now, you said the album's doing pretty well, right?
Yeah. No.
No? Well, do you want to talk this over?
Well, we lie a lot.
And so which one of you is lying?
He is.
Go ahead, tell him.
The first pressing of the album.
Garage. There's
sold out.
3,000 copies. And we've sold 15.
15 copies.
But we tell people that we sell a lot, but it's still sitting there.
Now, even as we speak, you're just recovering from getting back from New Haven, where you were last night.
Bombed.
You bombed in New Haven. I don't believe you.
He was bombed in New Haven.
It was bombed in New Haven. You were bombed.
Nuked Haven.
You were bombed in New Haven.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you play around? Have you been around the country or just around the Northeast?
Play around a lot. No, as far as the
get
band.
We don't get anywhere. We never do anything.
For how long have the Cheepskates not been doing anything and not getting anywhere?
About 2 years. We shouldn't get anywhere for another 4 years, and then we'll dissipate and be completely unknown.
And not get anywhere with other things? Not get anywhere as solo artists?
We'll make it the compilation album, I think.
In 15 years, we'll be discovered, but we'll have broken up and have wives and children.
Do you look forward to that?
Oh, yeah.
Do you think any of you will be in jail at that time, perhaps?
No. We'll be fat, and then somebody will have a reunion.
Do you look forward to that reunion?
No. I don't even like them now.
True.
Now, Dave, you're from L.A. originally, and you said you were just back there. How would you say that the psychedelic scene in L.A. compares to what's going on here in New York?
Well, there's a lot more Paisley, actually. They dress
You've
better.
got a lot more Paisley sitting right next to you. And
They
don't know why you have to go to L.A. to look for it.
Well, People's Express. Oh, that's not a plug. Sorry.
So how does L.A. compare to here? You say you like the scene here better. Is that
Well, it's
right?
easier here, on a serious note. It's just with the drinking age and the drinking hour, it's a lot easier to perform here in New York than it is out there. I'm from out there originally. I came out here and got together with these guys that were forming a band. And all of our roots go back to that. I mean, we all grew up in that era. And the music just comes naturally.
So this isn't necessarily a nostalgia trip for you or anything where you decided, hey, let's be a psychedelic band. This is just the music that does come naturally to you, as you just said.
Oh, yeah.
It's more of a look back, not a revival.
Go on about that. That's
Well, yeah. Well, some people call it psychedelic revival. It's just a look back for me. I'm not trying to claim.
But you can look back without being nostalgic?
Yeah, because, it is 1984. I'm not trying to say, bring back the 60s riots and Johnson and Nixon. Nixon wasn't bad, actually. Agnew. I think we should have elected Agnew last week. Beer.
Are these some of the topics that you go into on stage, perhaps?
No.
Now we're gonna be seeing some film of you on stage in a matter of merely half a minute or so. This was filmed at 240 West.
We hired all these people to come down and see us, and they just go crazy.
They
were
crazy.
outstanding.
They did their job very well.
Very nice.
Now, you wouldn't happen to know the songs we're going to see?
Run Better Run, which is the single from the album that doesn't sell.
Did the single also not sell?
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Or yes, whatever. That's it. There's more singles sitting around than there are albums. So.
Right now, we're going to see the Cheepskates. This is live in performance. The Cheepskates. Now, we just saw some video from them. We're here now with David and Tony from the Cheepskates. You obviously felt threatened somehow by Van.
The guy's too much. What can I say?
And you just had to ask him to leave. Do you find Tony less threatening than Van?
Well, his breath is a little better.
Now, do the Cheepskates do any cover songs?
No. Well, we do, but we say we wrote them. We do stuff by the Yardbirds and the Animals, but we claim we wrote them.
Do you go
Actually, we did, but The Yardbirds and the Animals
Yeah.
ripped us off completely. Big legal battles.
Now, the
going on.
Cheepskates have, in fact, been together since the early 1960s, is that right?
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
together back in 1959, really.
Yeah.
It's hormone treatments.
Af-
You stay a lot younger.
Yeah, after I got out of the service in Korea, I got
You
tired.
remember
of,
Radar?
I wanted
I
to
modeled
trade
it
in
after
my
him.
M16 for a bass guitar, and the transition was sort of natural to me because they both sounded the same.
I don't know, that
At least I made it
M16
sound
must
the
have
same.
sounded a lot better than his bass playing. Yeah.
So the Cheepskates, you have an album that isn't selling, and you have a single that isn't selling. What isn't going to sell next?
Well, we hope to do a video and then a feature-length movie. And the more in debt we get, the better off we see the future to be. We figure if the country can be in debt and still be popular, why can't we?
Is there going to be another single that won't sell off of the album? Or?
No, that's it for that album. We're gonna make another album and hopefully print up more copies that won't sell.
Well, Dave, Tony, thanks for coming down to Videowave tonight. They were the Cheepskates. They are the Cheepskates. You will
Skates.
be
Skates.
I say skates.
No, you say there's a K on the end of that.
I don't put a K on
like
the end.
K, you're saying cakes.
We can look at the videotape. We can determine this. I'm Tim Sommer. Good night.
Some people call us the Cheepskates.